Expand design, a roomy cabin, dual-tone interiors, 15 smart utility spaces, and a large boot space, all there to expand your life. Welcome to Easy Space.
ඉතින් චුට්ටක් පුයලා දෙමු පොඩි ඕන් දෙන්නට.
You just saw the visuals of the unfortunate situation faced by one household. Nearly 2 million persons are facing this exact same issue. They have not received rains for 2 seasons, but these communities have been suffering from the hardships that have been a result of this, the drought that has been, of course, affecting 14 districts in Sri Lanka. While politicians battle for the votes of the people of Uva, this is the story about a group of such voters and how they have lost all faith about a better tomorrow.
Karunatilaka, his mother, wife and 2 children who are residing in the Madalagama area in Pubuduwava Vallavaya depend on the farmlands that have been handed down from generation to generation. Karunatilaka grows alternative crops in a 2-acre plot of land because the area has not received rain in 2 seasons.
Around 550 families in the Pubuduwava, such as this one, have been severely and economically affected by the drought, and these are our fellow countrymen. This is the time they need our help the most.
ගේලා කන්න කෑමට කිසිම දෙයක් නැහැ. ඉතින් දැන් මොන හරි කන්න බොන්නවත් අපිට ටිකක් 3-5 හාල් ටිකක් හරි ලැබෙනවා නම්
අපිට ඉතින් කාගේ හරි පීටක් ලැබෙනවා නම් හොඳයි. ඉතින් ඔයිතරම් බතක් කරගන්නකම් කෙනෙක් උදව්වක් කරනවා නම් ලොකුම දෙයක් ඒක අපිට. වතුර ටිකක්වත් අපිට නැහැ.
Communities residing in 9 villages, including Pubuduwava, Handapanagala, Taradigama, Ulkanda, Madagala, receive water from the Handapanagala lake and 9 smaller tanks. Because these areas have not received water for a period of 9 months, they have to walk long distances to obtain water. Officials have handed over a 500-litre water tank as drought relief to the area residents. These visuals show that the residents living in villages that fall under the purview of the Pubuduwava Divisional Secretariat are not only suffering from the drought but are also faced with other challenges. Communities in these areas earn their living by growing peanuts, sugarcane, corn, bananas, lime and oranges. Their cultivations both in the Yala and Maha seasons were destroyed. This is the helpless situation that they have been left as they have also obtained loans from banks and are unable to repay the debts.
The residents of Kabithigolava are suffering much the same fate as those in Vallavaya. They too are spending their days at present with no hope for the future.
This stove, which has not been touched by fire for several days, bears testament to the effect the severe drought has had on these people. More than 1,500 people from villages including Yakavava, Kanugahawava, Gonamariyava, Halmilnavatiya, Nikavava, Talgahawava and Bihara Halmillava are feeling the effects of the drought.
No matter where you look in this area, all you see is barren dry land. I am now at the heart of the Yakavava in Kabithigolava. The locals in the area solely depend on the Yakavava for their needs. However, this tank that provided water to over 200 acres of farmland has dried up. Adding to the tragedy of the lack of water, these people now find themselves in dire need of food for sustenance.
වතුරත් නැහැ නාන්නත් නැහැ ඉතින් අඩුපාඩු කුලී වැඩක් නැහැ ඉතින් ගොවිතැන් කරගන්න අපි දැන බොහොම අමාරුවෙන් තමයි ජීවත් වෙන්නේ
We have nothing.
What meager amounts of water they receive involves a trek that has taken a visible toll on their physical well-being. The people note that the Divisional Secretariat fills either 1 or 2 of the 1,000-litre water tanks placed in each village once a week.
මේකේ වතුර ඉවර වුණාම වතුර නෑ ආයිති. එනකන් කොයි වෙලාවෙ හරියක් බලාගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ වතුර එනකන්.
It is our view at Newsfirst that at this time, when the drought has captured the attention of the nation, now is the time to provide some relief for our fellow Sri Lankans who have been driven to despair.
Residents of Kilinochchi have also been facing the direct effects of the drought over the past 10 months. They too are facing unfathomable hardships.
The residents of the Ponnagar area in Kilinochchi have been severely affected by the drought. Officials have been working tirelessly to meet the water requirements of these people by setting up water tanks along the road from Ponnagar to East Akkarayan and periodically filling them with water. The lack of a drop of water in wells has also caused mental stress to these area residents.
I am in the Akkarayaya area. When we obtained water from this well, we were only able to get mud water. One cannot take a bath, drink or utilize this water.
We continued on our journey towards Punagiri and we witnessed the current state of the Vaneri tank. The lack of water in this tank has affected both agricultural and fishing activities. On our journey we were also able to witness the manner in which people were purchasing water in the Telikare area. The people who have been helpless have been forced to purchase water for their daily requirements, and they told us that their situation has been worsening on a daily basis.
People living in drought-stricken areas shared their hardships with Newsfirst reporters.
ඒකත් ඉවරනම් පස්සේ දාන්න ටිකක් සපයා ගන්න හම්බෙන්න මනුස්සෙන්ට.
වේලක් આવුත් අපිට වේලක් කන්න නෑ අපිට වීයටයක් කාලට මොකවත් ජීදර නෑ. ඒවල ඇත්තටම එක වේලක් කාලා ගෙවල් දෙකක් බඩගිනින අවස්ථා තියෙනවා.
අපිට ඉගෙන ගන්න පොත්පත් ගන්න අම්මලා ගත්තේ සල්ලිත් නෑ.
ඉතින් අපි මෙච්චර දවස් හිතුවේ ජීවත් වුණේ එහෙම මෙහෙම නේ. හාල් ටික අරගෙන තමයි
ඉන්නේ. අපිට වතුර පොඩ්ඩක්වත් නෑ, කෑමක් නෑ.
හදිසියකට මිනිස්සෙක් ගෙදරට ආවත් වතුර ටිකක් දෙන්න නැති වෙලාවල් තියෙනවා.
නිමුලා ගොතන් යද්දි ගොතන බරක් මුකුත් නෑ අපිට. එහෙනම් අපි දැක්කොත් ඔක්කොම මැරිලා ගියා.
වතුරෙන් තමයි අපි දුක් විඳින්නේ. අපිට නෑ කිසියකට බීමටවත් අපිට කිසිම තරක් නෑ.
දරුවෝ 4 දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. පවුලත් එක 5 දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. අපි බොහොම අපිට ජීවත් වෙන්නේ.
දරුවන්ට දැන් හෙට අනිද්දා ඉස්කෝලේ පටන් ගත්තාම පොතක් පතක් ගන්න නෑ. කුලී වැඩක් පොඩි ළමයෙකුට ඉස්කෝලේ යන්නවත් පොතක් පැන්සලක් ගන්නවත් අපි අතේ සල්ලි නෑ. කන්න දෙක තුනක්ම වගා පාලුණා. මම ඉතින් කන්න බොන්න හැම දෙයක්ම මගේ හිරයි වතුර ටික නෑ බොන්න නිකම් මොකටද නේ ඉඳලා මැරිලා යයි.